Hello lovely people! Today I'm gonna be showing you how I created this look. I posted a short tutorial on a similar look to this one on my Instagram. I mean, it was pretty much the same look. You guys seem to really love that look. I'm so happy about that. But I also got a few messages and a few comments saying that I should do a more in-depth version of that short Instagram video for my YouTube channel. It's actually a super easy look. I only used like what? 3 eyeshadows. We have those bronzy colors, the brown eyeliner. So pretty! In my Instagram video, I used the Natasha Denona Camel palette. It's a great eyeshadow palette. The colors are so pretty. But in today's video, for today's look, I used something a little bit more affordable. So yeah, without losing any more time, let's just jump right into the tutorial. Go! Just woke up. It's difficult for me to talk when I've been only awake for like 20 minutes. Whew! I want to wear this every time I do my makeup. It's so cute. I just need to jump right into it. I don't want to lose any more time. So I primed my face. I used this cream here by Terry. I should say by Terry because the brand is called by Terry. And I find it great as a priming product for my makeup. I don't know what it is, but I've been using this quite often lately. Now, for foundation, those of you who are watching my videos regularly, you're probably like, I can see it coming, I know what it is. I have a little surprise for you, okay? It's not my dear Fenty Beauty
Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation in 150.
No, I'm gonna switch it up with something else. Before I discovered that Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation in 150, I used to really like this Zoeva Authentic Foundation. I used to like it a lot, but then that Fenty Beauty Foundation came into my life and it changed everything. Oh my god, what happened? I think that this is a sponge by Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna use it to apply that foundation all over my face. It's damp, by the way. I always forget to mention that. Oh yeah, this foundation is good. The shade is a little bit off. Now I'm always comparing every foundation that I'm trying out with the Fenty Beauty one. The 150 shade, it's the best shade that I've ever tried for me. I think that it's so suitable. Slightly darker, but the undertone is just perfect. You wanna hear something new? My skin is so dry, especially around my nose. Oh my goodness. Hello dryness, my old friend. My brows used to be my favorite part from my makeup routine, but I twist them a little bit too much. I really messed them up lately. I mean, when I say lately, I mean the past like 2 years. And now they're my least favorite part. Like, I spent so much time on my brows. I hate it. It used to be so much easier when my natural brow shape was just good, you know, before I mess it up. Now every time I do my brows, I need to change my natural brow shape. Cleaning them up with some concealer always helps to make the shape more clean and more defined. Boom, eyebrows. I've used this Yayy concealer as my primer today. This is the shade Custard. For today's look, I'm gonna use the Meet Matte Schmaker. How do we pronounce that?
Schmaker.
This is by the Balm. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I will take a nice big fluffy brush. This one by Zoeva will do a great job. It's the 228. Taking some of this shade called Matte Limos. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I don't, so sorry about that. Look at this little lash holding on for dear life. How is it even? Bye. I will apply this shade right in my crease here. Okay, I'm going with a very light shade at first so that I set that concealer in place. Now I will take this color right here. I'm using again that Zoeva 228 and I'm adding that in my crease. I can be sitting here blending this eyeshadow forever. I enjoy it so much. If you're using a tapered brush like this one, you wanna get your eyeshadow on the tip of the brush. Hold on. Okay, here we go. You wanna take the eyeshadow on the tip of the brush, then you wanna place the tip of that brush in your crease and start blending your eyeshadow. Because it has more pointed tip, it will do all the work for you. It will blend your eyeshadow. I see some people when they're blending their eyeshadow, they take, I'm gonna really ruin my brush right now, but I just want to show you. They have a tapered brush and they take the eyeshadow like this. And they're loading that brush with eyeshadow everywhere. See, you don't want to do that. You want to get the eyeshadow just on the tip of that brush. This is very, very important, and it will change the way your eyeshadow look. It will take you a lot less time to blend your eyeshadow this way. So yeah, now I need to wash this brush because I can't use it anymore. Cute. Now I'm gonna add a darker shade in the outer corner of my eye. I will take a mixture of this and this color. If you want your outer corner to be even darker, you can use this shade here. But I'm going to take a mixture of these two. So I'm placing that in the outer corner. One of the reasons I don't want my outer corner to be very dark is because I'll use a brown eyeliner and I want my eyeliner to be slightly darker than my eyeshadows. Now that I've ruined my brush, I'll need to take another one to blend my eyeshadows. Alright, this one will do. Make sure you diffuse the edges of that darker color that you added. Like this. This is again a brush by Zoeva. It's their 227. I'm gonna build up the intensity, so I'm adding one more layer. And blending out again. Now for my bronzy color, I'll go with this eyeshadow right here. I'm gonna use my finger. You might want to go over the edges with your blending brush very, very gently. Get rid of any harsh lines that you might have created. Boom, that's it. For my eyeliner, I'll go with the Benefit Roller Liner in brown. I'll take a Q-tip with a makeup remover on and I will clean up my eyeliner here. I usually like using gel eyeliners or liquid eyeliners that have that brush applicator. Pen eyeliners are great too, but when the tip starts drying and you start running out of product, it doesn't give you that sharp, crisp application of the eyeliner. So you need to take a few extra steps. That Benefit eyeliner in brown is great. I love the color. It's like the perfect brown shade because some brown eyeliners are way too warm or way too dark. This one is great. Also, if you like wearing brown eyeliners, ColourPop has brown eyeliner in a gel form and I love it. It's so long wearing on me. I'm gonna have a photo right here, but if you like wearing brown eyeliners, you need to have that ColourPop one. It's really, really good. Brown eyeliners are my favorite. I just love wearing brown eyeliner. I don't know what it is. I think that it's because it gives me more subtle look. It's not as intense as the black one, and I just love wearing it on my everyday basis. It gives a little bit more soft look, and it's also matching with my eyes, my hair, my eyebrows. Everything is in balance, in harmony, and I love that. I think that everyone can wear black eyeliner, brown eyeliner. No matter if you have brown, blue, green eyes, I think that it looks good on everybody. Okay, so now I'm coating my lashes with some mascara, just prepping them for my lashes. But before we move on to the falsies, I'm gonna finish up my face makeup. So, remember that Jouer concealer that I used on my eyes? You probably do, but I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I have some acne scars right here. Also, some blemishes. They're not active blemishes, but they're still blemishes. So, I wanna cover them up. I'm gonna use this Jouer concealer. My foundation always fades around my chin here. This is the first place where my foundation is like, bye! The first place where my foundation betrays me. Some concealer under my eyes. Alright, now I'll set my face with, whoa, that's a lot of powder. With some powder. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I'm gonna use as little as possible because, as I said, my skin is dry, but I can't apply my contour and blush and highlighter on top of my wet foundation, you know? I feel like I can't blend those products if I haven't used at least some powder to set my foundation. It doesn't need to be a lot. Like, look, I'm using such a small amount, but just pressing it on top of my foundation, and that will help me blend my contour and my blush and my highlighter. For contour, Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in Light. I don't think that I've used other products by Kevyn Aucoin actually. This is the only product that I've tried from them. Now this brush, it's the Morphe R33, I think. I've been using it so much I can barely see what's the number. But this looks like one of those blending brushes for the eyes, but it's so big you can actually use it on your face. I think that it's meant to be used for your highlighter, but I love how it's applying contour. It always gives me very soft contour. Like, I can never create harsh lines with this. And I'm using it the same way I'm blending my eyeshadows, just circular motions and blending, blending, blending. I like blending my contour upwards. I'm not dragging it down, I'm like blending it upwards, like this. Across my hairline. Moving on to the blush. This is an eyeshadow, a face palette. A face palette by Ofra, and I will take some of this blush. I think that this is called, how is it called? It was my favorite blush from Ofra, Bellini. I'm gonna take some of it on this big dual fiber brush by Sigma. Out the excess. Always do that, and let's apply this on my face. They have this blush in a separate packaging. You don't need to get the whole palette to get the blush. I had it in like a separate box, just that blush, and I am using that blush really often because I find it very suitable for my skin. I like that it's not a very saturated color, which makes it perfect for my pale skin. And I had it in a separate packaging. I was bringing it with me everywhere. I broke it by dropping it on the floor, not on purpose. I swear, it was not on purpose. I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose here, just whatever I have on my brush. I'm not adding any more product on my brush. And I'll also go a little bit on my forehead, on my chin. You know, there is barely anything left on my brush, but I like doing that. Because when you're blushing, your skin is not only blushing in this area here, it's blushing everywhere. So in order to make your makeup look more natural, I think that you need to add a little bit of blush everywhere, you know, just a tiny little bit. It's barely noticeable on my forehead or on my nose, but I know that it's there and it makes me feel good. I don't know how it's for you, but for me, when I'm blushing, oh my god, I turn into tomato. I blush everywhere on my face. Bring your blush everywhere. Blush is nice. I know that it can be scary. I used to be scared of blush too. I was like, I don't need blush. But the more I'm getting into makeup, the more I'm learning about it, the more I do my own makeup, I find that, hey, I need that color on my face. I need something to bring my face to life. And that's what blush is for, right? Also, something else that will bring your face to life is, is highlighter. For me, it's crucial because, as I said so many times in this video and in my previous videos, my skin is so dry. I need that glow. So for highlighter today, I'm gonna use this one here. This is the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. Again, you don't need to get this whole palette just for that highlighter. They have it in a separate packaging. I just don't have it in a separate box. So this is going on the top of my cheeks, right here. Boom, look at that highlighter. Even though I love when my skin looks nice and glowy, I recently decided that this type of glow, like this powdery, highlighty kind of highlight, this makes no sense. What I'm trying to say is that this highlight that most of the highlighters give you nowadays, I find that this looks perfect in front of these lights. It looks flawless. It looks so beautiful, but I don't like how it looks in real life. I came to the conclusion that this in real life looks really fake. I haven't met somebody that has face glowing this way. It's that forced highlight, you know, and I'm not a fan of that. I like when my skin is glowing naturally, although I almost never achieve that unless I bath my face in oil. But I recently started doing this. I've mentioned it in... Hi little guy, how did you end up there? I recently started doing this and I feel like I'm saying it in every video, but I feel like it's a great trick. So I'm taking my setting spray, all from Makeup Fixer. You can use whatever you have, doesn't really matter. Beautiful. Now, really quickly, take my sponge, press it on top of that highlighter. Boom, 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 boom. And this is the same sponge I used to apply my foundation, my concealer. It still has some of those products, and I think that this is helping a lot for toning down my highlighter. So yeah, just pressing that all over the face, really pressing that setting spray into the skin, but I'm being very gentle, and you can see how that toned down my highlighter, my blush, my contour. Everything looks so much more natural, and I love that. Next up, I'll go ahead and add a pair of posies. I'm using the tighty lashes in the style TL19. Now, let's finish up this look. To make it look completed, I will need to add some eyeshadow along my lower lashes. Taking this, what is this? Sigma E21. And I will take a little bit of that eyeshadow that we used in the crease. Smudging it under my eyes, keeping it in the outer half. Adding some more of that dark brown color. Again, keeping it in the outer half. Switching to a clean blending brush, blending it out. I always love adding some white pencil in my waterline. Some mascara on my lower lashes. Alright, moving on to the lips. And for lipstick, I'll go with one by Nabla. Alright, and something last, I'll take some of that highlighter that I used on my face and I'll add it in the inner corners of my eyes. Oh, this look turned out a little bit darker than the one that I posted on my Instagram, but it's pretty much the same. My eyebrows definitely look different. Today I made them definitely more defined, definitely darker. I don't know what happened. I told you that my eyebrows, they've been messing up with me really bad lately. But I love how they look today for some reason. They're very... Oh, and I forgot to set the concealer under my eyes. I can see it creasing here. That's because I'm smiling a lot. I feel like I should stop smiling so that my concealer won't crease. I'm usually so happy when I talk. I like talking and it definitely shows on my face. I'm smiling when I'm talking, so the makeup that I have in my smile line is like, stop it. Also, my cheeks are lifting, so I get all of those creases under my eyes, and the concealer there is like really not having a good time. I just realized that smiling is ruining my makeup. I should stop doing it. My makeup or smiling? Okay, I think that I should wrap up this video. Alright, and this is pretty much all for today's look. It's easy, it's simple. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. You can follow me on my Facebook. I recently started posting on there too, because I had a Facebook page, but I kind of forgot that I had it. And I wasn't posting really regularly on there. Now I'm posting on there too, regularly. So if you don't have Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you can follow me on Instagram. If you have both of them, you can follow me on both of them. And if you don't have any of those, that's okay. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. Hit that red subscribe button, and also don't forget to press the bell button, which is right next to it, because that way you will get a notification every time I post a new video. Links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter will be down in the description box. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!